Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in again. Today I want to talk to you about taxes. I get a lot of questions regarding tax information with stock libraries. What do you do when you join in a stock library and they ask you for your details, your info, your ID, and your tax information? For every single person, the whole tax or income tax or declaration of your taxes it is different from person to person, and it depends as well what country you live in. And my advice will be to get an accountant. That's the first thing I did. Okay, so I'm just going to share a little bit about my experience with this, because I'm a freelancer and I earn my money doing stock and I pay income tax. Okay, that does not make me an expert in tax, but that's why I hire an accountant. Another point is as well that I am based in Greece, so there's certain Greek law that involves freelancers, and then on top of that I'm married, so I do my tax return as well with my wife, and she has her day job or whatever. So this makes it a little bit more. I wouldn't say complex, but you need somebody to take care of the paperwork. So that's why I always advise for people to just get an accountant. It doesn't cost you much, and it's the best way to be safe as well, because the last thing you want is for somebody to knock on your door one day and say, hey, I see that you've been selling music but you're not declaring this income, now you owe us all this tax, because you have to declare the income that you earn. When I came across, when I was at that crossroad that I said, okay, my income is growing, it's growing so much that I feel that I need to do something about it, So we hire an accountant, which is my accountant today, and all my invoices, I give it to her. Obviously, she does our tax return. We do it combined in my household. I'm married, and like I said to you, it depends on your family situation and your financial situation as well. And obviously, me as an individual, I am registered as a freelance composer here in Greece. And there's certain laws and certain tax deductions or whatever, and benefits or whatnot, or how much I need to pay on depending on my income. Now, last year I paid a certain amount of money in income tax. This year I'm going to be paying even more tax, and I'm going to be paying even more tax because my income is increasing, which is a good thing. I'm expecting to make more sales, and therefore I will be paying even more taxes. Now, concerning is it safe to actually register your information with stock libraries like Pond5 and other ones, and the answer is yes. Some libraries, most of the libraries require you to have an ID in the form of a driver's license or passport, give your address as well, and you fill in as well your tax info. Now here in Greece, the tax info is an actual number, it's like an ID number. It's one of those things, man. Taxes is a very scary word for people sometimes. And when you work for yourself and you're freelance and you want to do this on a regular basis, not as a one-off, you do need professional advice. And what I do is I send the invoices to my accountant. She takes care of that. I could just focus on making the music, and I'm expecting to make money. I'm expecting my income to increase on every year, and I'm expecting to pay even more taxes next year. And that could be only a good thing, really. If we don't fill in the proper information, it can come back and bite you in the ass big time in the future, and we don't want that. I'm a happy freelancer, and I want to declare the money that I earn online. My job is to increase the sales so I can live the lifestyle that I want, which is working for myself. And I'm willing to pay the price for that, and that price is that I have to take care of my own finances and hire people to deal with the actual tax. Now, like I said again, if you're starting off and you're only making one sale here, one sale there, I'm assuming that you want to grow. I'm assuming that at some point you're gonna make a lot of money, or you're gonna be making more money than you expected, and at some point you're gonna have to declare it. At some point you're gonna have to say, hey, I'm to wherever you live as well. Depending on what country you're living, there is a certain tax treaty between countries, and because it's we're dealing with America or the dollar or whatever, there's different tax treaty, and it's a rabbit hole really. It's like a Pandora's box that we're opening here when it talks about taxes, and all of these things matter really, and it matters as well because it's good for your financial records. But anyways, man, this could be a little bit boring and long, but my advice is, when you join in anything that you want to sell really online, if they require you to fill in some tax info, it's not something to be scared of. It's not something to be afraid. Your job is to make sure that where you live, you actually have your ass covered, and by that I mean that the money that you earn, you should declare it and pay your income tax based on your earnings. Okay, so yeah, man, just go in and reach out for an accountant. You will find out that you could sleep better at night and just focus on making the music. That's what people do anyways when they work for themselves. Anyways, man, hope these videos find you well, and leave in the comments below your experience as well with this topic. And hopefully these videos are helpful to you. And yeah, man, let's keep shit real and rock and roll, all right?